Hi there, this is Databits here. I found a VCR recently at a thrift store. In fact, you're looking at it. It is a Zenith 4-head hi-fi stereo VCR. The model number is VRA422. It has a unique feature that just piqued my curiosity, and I had to buy this VCR just to find out what this is. Speak Easy voice-directed operating system. So I first read that and I'm like, wow, does that mean it has like Mac OS on it, or does it have Windows running on it? What kind of operating system is it? And then do I operate it with my voice, or does it operate me with a voice? Tell me what I should do next. Well, unfortunately, it's the latter. It has a speaking feature as you're inside the menu system, and I will demonstrate that for you. It's really kind of funny. And then also, we're going to look at the guts of this thing. It has almost no wires in its chassis, but it has a very cool mechanism. So let's get started. First, here's the back of the VCR. There's the little serial number plate and model number and so forth, and Underwriters Laboratories seal of approval. And then over here we've got our jacks. We've got a channel 3, channel 4 switch, and then all of these wonderful jacks, just your standard stuff, composite video in and out, and then your antenna in and out to TV for playback through older televisions that only will play through channel 3 or 4. Ooh, look at the dust. I didn't put that there. It was there when I got it. And it's even got this handy little feature here that holds the cord for you. Look at that. That's got to be worth at least $50 right there. So let's go on the inside now. We will now explore the innards of this VCR, and as you can see, it has almost 0 wires visible, which is really strange. A lot of VCRs that you look at just have these, well, the newer ones anyway, have these flat cables going everywhere. This one just has this one little section of wires here coming off of the audio and sync heads there, and there's a little motor right there next to them. There's your video head, your 4-head hi-fi head, and I'll kind of spin it around. Looks pretty clean. I did clean it before we got started here. And let's see, there's a little connection that comes out of the back. It goes into this board. That's for the video signal pickup and audio pickup. And we'll just kind of move around here. Lots of capacitors. Here's your power section here on this side. All that good stuff to clean up the power. And let's move over here. Just some general circuitry there. Doesn't have the sections labeled, at least where I can see here. This is your tuner section, or at least your RF output and input. Goes through this little silver box right there. And let's see, one of the unique features that you may have seen on my channel before, especially on the RCA VCR that I looked at recently, it has this hovering pinch roller, which is kind of cool. There's your capstan. And it has this little gearing mechanism here that operates all of this. So once I put in a tape, you'll see how it kind of comes into play there. But it's very unique. I like that feature. If nothing else, it's kind of fun to watch, even though most people did not buy VCRs so they can watch the mechanism move. Couldn't see it at all, right? All right, so let's put a tape in, and let's see what this all looks like. I'm going to throw in this tape. This is a original release of Back to the Future on VHS in the mid 80s, and it's even on Scotch EXG Hi-Fi VCR tape, which should be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. We know we're playing with quality here, so let's go ahead and put that in. And the VCR will automatically go into the playback mode as long as the record tab has been removed. And the tape starts playing, as you can hear it in the background here. So let's go ahead and hit stop. I wanted you to kind of take a look at this mechanism here as it loads and unloads. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. You'll see what happens there. So the head moves out of the way and eject. So as long as it's already stopped, then the next step is to eject, and that's exactly what happened here. Let's watch the tape loop around the head. And off she goes. It has a built-in head cleaner, which is this blue thing that you see here. Now, normally I would recommend you remove those things, especially if they're rotten. But in this case, it's actually not rotted, so it can go ahead and stay into place. So I went ahead and kept it in. So when does that pop into play when you're putting a tape in or taking it out? I'll show you here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the eject button. See it just kind of pop right in there for a second. And I think it does it when you hit the play as well. It will pop in and do a little cleaning on the head. Let's watch it go here. Yep. Now let's watch the loading mechanism from the back. And we'll go ahead and eject the tape, just for fun. One of the things that appears to be wrong with this VCR is its hi-fi stereo does not kick in, and I'm not sure what's going on with that, why hi-fi doesn't work. It is actually something you can turn on or off in the menu, and you'll see that here shortly. But I was not able to get hi-fi audio from it, so could be something to watch out for if you happen to run across one of these secondhand. What I'd like to do now is show you the menu system and the fact that it talks to you, and then I'll throw in just a little bit of this movie that we're looking at here so you can kind of see the quality of the picture. So let's start out with the menu system.
Speakeasy main menu. To set the clock, press 1. To set the record timer, press 2. To set up the tuner and VCR features, press 3. To set up audio features, press 4. To exit, press quit. To use auto clock set, press 1. To use manual clock set, press 2. To exit, press number keys to set month. Then press enter. For Speakeasy on, press 1. For Speakeasy off, press 2. Then press enter. For hi-fi, press 1. For stereo, press 1. For mono, press 2. For second audio program, press 3. Then press enter. To auto program, press 1. To add or delete channel, press 2. To select source, press 3. For on-screen displays, press 4. To select language, press 5. To exit, press quit. To select TV band, press 1. To select cable band, press 2. To select auxiliary source, press 3. Then press enter.
Welcome to St. Louis University. You're about to hear what some of our students have to say about their life experience at SLU. They recently made a decision you're contemplating right now. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience of St. Louis University.
I was really scared when I got off the airplane what was going to happen to me, because I didn't know where I was really going. And they had these people at the airport with this big St. Louis University sign there to pick me up.
And this guy comes up and he's like, you know, hi, where dorm are you living in, you know, da-da-da-da. And he's like, well, come with me, I'll go with you to get your key.
We unloaded all the stuff out of the back of our car, and 5 minutes later it was gone. And I'm like, where did all my stuff go? And somebody's like, oh, it's up in your room. Well, I didn't even know where my room was yet. So I go get my key and all this other stuff, and I go upstairs, and there it is, all sitting outside my door, and it was there, and all I knew was these people in orange shirts were running like the wind.
Well, thank you for joining me today on this little adventure through the Speakeasy VCR by Zenith. Hope you learned a few things and were excited about a new feature that maybe you didn't know about. Please share this video with a friend. feel free to download it, burn it to some DVDs, and sell it in front of the Walmart store nearby. That's completely up to you. And when you're at your thrift shop or your charity shop, look for other models of Zenith Speakeasy out there. This wasn't the only one that had that feature. Again, I appreciate you guys spending some time with me today. Please subscribe, and we will see you next time.